right. So let's see what the weather guard back Rick can do here in round number 1 here in Outlaw 10-5. He went for it. They were going for a 380 pass on that one, because you saw how hard that thing lit up there at about 30 feet. Still more on the pole, and it was going for it, just lit it up. But we'll take it out of that. Your number 1 qualifier in this class. He goes 497, 134. That's Rob Lowe Jr. There's a Rob Lowe Sr., believe it or not. All right, here we go. This pair coming up. A big Kerry King in the left lane and Greg Dow over in the right lane. So King, number 3 qualifier, Dow, number 2. Here we go. Dow taking the win, 528, 131, 583, 124 for King. Saw that front end just bouncing all over the place shortly. That's $30 extra per person that hangs out on the wall. Buy them. So get your credit cards out, folks. We'll be over there to collect. All right, so Homrich and Hoffman. Here we go with sled. On Hoffman goes red. Where the top end? 491, 147 for Homrich and the win. And Hoffman clicked on the red light, went too early, lifted, went 536 at 101 miles an hour. All right, first pair coming up in Motor City Muscle. A little bit, but Mike Koonsman been doing this long enough that he does his own thing. All right, so Frank's in right away. Here comes Koonsman. Gonna get the win here. 95, 149 to a 917. All right, Mike Barone. The green Camaro here in the left lane. Sean Staniszewski is the Mustang in the right lane. Staniszewski, the number 1 qualified machine. Barone is number 8. Here we go. Oh, Staniszewski is dead late. And he cannot have that kind of light again. 341 off the tree. That's usually a recipe for going and putting it on the trailer. Had some issues. That car's chassis not dialed in quite right. Kept spinning up the tires. Let's see what happens here in round 1 of elimination. Big wheels on the way for Eldridge. Eldridge, 881 to 152 to a 926 to 145 for Ben. Ben had him on the tree by a 10, but still Eldred able to come around on the top end and take the win. All right, Bainbridge looks like the last runner here in Muscles. He's getting a competition single. Number 5 qualified machine should have been running number 4, but it looks like number 4 qualifier. Now Zach Cousins. So here we go. Whoa, nice lead for Bainbridge. He'll go through 906 at a buck.
Fooling around at the stripes, let's put it that way. Gianosa, that dial-in is not exactly what he should have had. He tried to change it. He can't. It's a 10:02 up here on the board. And 961 for Mosher. Mosher in that G-body over in the right. Win goes to Mosher. He was on the binder, goes 963. Margin of victory, .0000008. Dials a 981. Is a less than 96 dial. Breyer in the right, 1130. Red light start for Breyer. Win for Crawley. Scott side. Well, it looked like a virtual heads-up start for both of these. And it is sideball. That's 916. And the win. And he goes first in front of the Gruber brothers. Dave is the driver. 1018 in the varsity Ford lane. Breakout. Oh, breakout was Gerald Witt. Does go to Gruber at 1018 on a 1018. Dead on dial. A 993 Camaro in the Shameless Racing lane. Red light for Ken Belanger with Anthony Irvin. Second round matchups are incredible as another one pulls up with Benino in the wagon. 10 flat. Dodge is in the Shameless. Ronald Trevor, 969 at 138. All right, for Bart Boucher, that Mustang 952. Mitchell hit 10-19. Breakout Mustang win. Mitchell hit with a 10-22.
All right, let's go. First call for LaFontaine Performance All Motor. First call, LaFontaine Performance All Motor to the lanes at this time. Round 2 elimination.
All right, Prater over in the right, 1208. He's going to go first in front of the Rick Woods, 1032 Chevelle in the left. Rick Woods takes the win. with the win. The Kovac is Scott, 11:44. He gets a 2.5 second head start. So that handicap head start. In the left, green. Wheels up and on the chase. Oh, green 901. You got a much better reaction. .943, the quicker car, Tom North, as that Camaro is in the varsity Ford lane. Randy Conway, a 1024 with a little pickup over in the right.
So Peters, your number 12 qualified machine, and Brutternitz, your number 6 qualified machine. Peters having trouble all night long. They keep rattling the tires and rattling the tires pretty hard. See if they can turn up the wick enough or make whatever chassis adjustment they needed to adapt to the track. Because whatever chassis setup they have on that car, it'll take a lot more power. The track will take a lot more power, so they probably need to make an adjustment in that chassis so it'll quit rattling the tires so hard. But we'll see what happens here. So, now Peters, if he gets that car down the track, rocking and rolling, capable of going into the 430s and even possibly a 420 something here. Brutternitz typically in that high 440, low 450 zone. So let's see what happens here as we are getting ready to go. Yep, thumbs up from everybody. Peters in on the top ball. Here comes Mark as he's going to bump the Trans Am in
right there
on that top ball. Second round, Outlaw 632. The win. He goes full Moses Malone, full with the 4 at 86 at 159 miles an hour for the win. Peters was a 434 quicker time, but Brutternitz threw a whole shot and a half at Peters as Peters was dead late in 024 to a 196 light. Mark Brutternitz takes the win. Okay, this should be a dynamite race right here. David Fallon, number 1 qualifier against Johnny Mag. Mag is your number 7 qualified machine. Again, final call, mechanical heating and cooling, run what you brought. Final call, mechanical heating and cooling, run what you brought. So Fallon, 429 to go number 1 qualifier. Johnny Mag, 447 to go the number 7 qualifier. Those drivers getting the nitrous purged out, get the bottle pressure set right where they want it, right in that 950 PSI zone. Fallon, one last purge. There we go. Bump it in. Oh, he needs a couple more. Not happy with that bottle pressure. He's coming in now. All right, motor's about ready to come up, going the limiter. To a 451, 156.
1 minute close.
All right, so Doug Nickel, your number 5 qualifier, and Greg Dudash, your number 4. Again, Dudash had been struggling through qualifying, and then his last pass. So Dudash coming in. Couple more purchases for him. Nickel getting everything set. Drew adjusting the wheelie bars in the back end of that Mustang here in the left lane. Now they're going to bring them up towards the lights as we get ready to go. Dash is in. Here comes Nickel. Sounds like it's bobbled immediately off the hit. So freebie shot here into the semifinals. See what she can do. She can get into the 430. She's been right at that 444, 445 number for a little while. See if they can dial it up, throw a little more juice at it. A little larger nitrous pill possibly. We'll see what happens. Nice clean run right down the middle of the track. 443 with a 6. 159 as the Cole Liberty Cash goes into the semifinals. And Shameless Racing out. And here comes the Duck. Also not a big, huge burnout. Crazy that David's got all that power from, 700 cubic inches and a couple stages of nitrous, and he just barely heats up the tires. Just barely puts a little temperature in it, but they've got that chassis dialed. That's what it likes. That's what it needs. All right, so the Duck purchased a few stages of nitrous there for himself, as he is ready to rock and roll, wasting no time as he's ready to creep up into the light and get flying. So again, about 0.2 of a second performance difference between these two. Dearnham usually in the 440s, Beavens in the 420s. No one wasting time. Here we go. Oh, both having a problem. Beavens recovers quicker. He goes through. He goes 506. Right off the hit. First call, VP Racing Limited Drag Radio. All right, this is going to be dynamite here. Battle of Boots. Matt Hutter and Kyle Dvorak. Both these guys capable of going well into the threes. In fact, Hutter has gone 375, and had he not rattled the tires as we talked about a few minutes ago, Dvorak would have been well into the 3-second zone in that 63 split window. Both of them 700 plus cubic inch with at least one turbo and maybe a couple of them. So once again, we have made first call for VP Racing Limited Drag Radial, VP Racing Limited Drag Radial. We have made that call. All right, so both crews making adjustments on the wheelie bars there. All important here because a lot of times they are literally on the two back tires in the wheelie bar, and that's it. They're just kind of holding on and piling them, keep the foot to the floor, and hoping everything gets pointed in the right direction. Because if it doesn't, they got to lift. So Hutter was number 3 qualified. Dvorak number 9 was qualified, but again, Dvorak had issues in qualifying. Didn't really find his footing until round 1. Last pass. So let's see what happens here. All right, Dvorak is in on that top ball. Hutter rolls in. Coming up on the boost. Hutter with a huge hold. Half the pedal to the top end. 374 at 190. That thing started moving around a lot at about 400 feet. Thought he was going to have to completely lift, but he was able to drive through it. Dvorak with some issues, 536, 106, but Matt Hutter, what an absolute missile. 374 at 190 miles an hour. Jimmy Dietrich at the wheel, the Skinny Kid, Race Car 72, her soul. Backed by RichardsAutoparts.com. So Dietrich, your number 1 qualifier. And it looks like Nagy unable to make the call. So Dietrich's going to get a freebie here. Let's see what they decide to do here. They've been pushing hard. And Keith Engling, the owner and tuner of this car, guiding them back. He's usually willing to lean on it pretty hard, and Dietrich can pilot it. This car will be up on its back tires, riding the wheelie bar for most of the way down the track. You're looking at over 3,000 horsepower of 526 cubic inch all aluminum Hemi, 1871 supercharger injected on alcohol. All I can say is, hold on to your butts. It's about to get loud. With a 200.69 miles an hour. And when I said he was going to ride the wheelie bars all the way down, he was. Those front tires did not touch down until about the finish line. He may have tripped that 374 with the back tires. That thing was all over the place. It's about to get loud. Definitely get it done. Wes DiStefano, big Pat Busey power underneath the hood of that thing, and probably 800 and some odd cubic inch, or 900 cubic inch, 900 cubic inches, 4 stages of nitrous, probably. So the Shameless Racing crew gonna line them up. Get them riding that ooey gooey stuff that Dietrich just put down. Here we go. Let's hold on. This is going to be fun. All right, bottle pressure just about set. Probably one more purge of nitrous before he brings it in. Checking over all the controls one last time. Yep. Couple quick purges. Crew gives him the thumbs up. He's coming into the lights. Here we go. Got the candles up. 372, 198.31. So a 374 in the right lane with the Camaro, Scott Carter with the blue Mustang here tower side. Carter qualified number 7. Micah was your number 2 qualifier. So Micah been in the 420 pretty much all night long from first round of qualifying through first round of elimination. That thing has been set on automatic. better. He knew he needed to gamble you into the lane this time. Final split. So he's really going to have to find something. But hey, if Blankenship has a bobble, he'll be right there, ready to pounce. So here we go. Thought he was out of it, saw that Palomar also had a bobble, hit the hammer, and was able to drive through on the top end, 495 at 173 miles an hour to take the win. All right, Jim Monson over in the right lane. The green knocked back Mustang. Tower side, Dave Heinzman, the hooker, with the Trans Am. Heinzman takes the win, 423, 176 to a 435. Qualified number 6, he's in that 440 zone. See if he can find a little more speed here. Right down the middle of the track, clicked it early, 465, 128, 112 on the 60-foot, 295 at the 330, clicked it a little early. Bit of a staging battle going on here. Makes it even more fun. First one goes in, they'll put it on the chip and build the boost, but neither of them wants to go in first. Tyson always known for going in last. So let's see if he blinks or if Stag's going to blink. Let's go. Motor's coming up. Who's bumping in? Tyson bumps in. There's Stag. With a 9:138, but Ryan Stang takes the win. 4:21.80 on alcohol. Lining it up here in the left lane. The crew member. How good's the track? Crew members suck. He about did it. Ooh. All right, Cadado. Trying to find the right place on the track. He has got this thing set on kill. Now watch it. When he lets this thing go, it's another car that's going to ride up on the wheelie bars for most of the way down. If you see it on the wheelie bars past about 300 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet, he's on a shot. He's trying to go a 3 here. Lining it up. He's in the good part of the track. Hold on tight. Here it comes. 4-0-0-0 at 190 miles an hour for Chris Cadado. 4-0. All right, here we go with Motor City Muscle semifinals.
And that was going like this. He was like this, and I'm going.
All right, the team favorite, number 5 qualifier against John Staniszewski. So Staniszewski, your number 1 qualifier with an 870 earlier tonight. Bainbridge right around that 9:0, 9:05 number. So he's got to pull one out of the bag and pull a big hole shot of Staniszewski. You know, Staniszewski was late last time, so it's possible. Here we go. Yeah, Staniszewski. Bainbridge takes the win. 9:07, 140. Staniszewski had problems. He was dead late. All right, so Mike Koosman in the Nova and Richard Eldred with that Nova. Now watch that Nova when it leaves. It picks the front end up and boogies. The blue Nova, I should say. Although Koosman's car moves it out pretty well too, but it does not pull the wheelie like Eldred's car can pull. Not every time, but when it's hooked up on the path, it definitely moves. And Eldred putting on the pressure there as he goes in and double bulbs immediately. That's sort of a bit of a faux pas. But, you know, we have this thing called courtesy staging, but let's see what happens here. Putting the pressure on Koosman. Number 2 versus number 3 qualifying. They should be really close here. Both of them capable of going into the 8. 880 cars, both of them. So let's see what happens. Here comes Koosman. The win. 889, 148 with 924, 152. All right, there we go. Greg Dow and Rob Lowe Jr., your finals here in Pro Sled. 499, 134 for the win. Dow, 525, 131.
Brown in the left, getting that handicap head start. Almost identical reaction time. It is Larry Brown, 11:02. Good for the win at 120. All right, Norm Crowley, 11:95, 96 in the left. Mitch Joe Hinton, the quicker car, his Camaro, 1019. Crowley holds them off, goes 11.99 at 110. Tom North, 949. Camaro's quicker than the Mustang, so AJ leads first. AJ in the left, 981 and 943. Chevrolet in the Shameless.
Third call for Shameless Racing Outlaw 632. Third call, Shameless Racing Outlaw 632.
All right, a couple of vehicles that are traditionally putting the wheels way up in the air on the head. So green, 890. Here goes. Leading 138 Nevers. Another vehicle here in the left lane that at times looks like he is like 1 millimeter from scraping that rear bumper and that sidewall. 915 the dial for the Mustang. And Anthony Urban, 993. Got the Camaro in the right. Rick Woods and Dave Gruber. Just 1,400 separate these two, and it might just look like a heads-up start. At 10:32 the dial for the spell. Gruber is a 1080.
First call, mechanical heating and cooling, run with your broad. First call, mechanical heating and cooling, run with your broad. First call, run with your broad.
And this Kahlo single, the solo pass, we'll wrap up the third round with our AMSOIL open comp. And those open compers should be heading back up to the staging lane. The winners, take care of business in the pits and then make your way back up to the staging lane for round 4.
Step on that one.
again. They need limited drag radial and outlog 10-5. Limited drag radial and outlog 10-5. Back to the 5.
Yard dog and the handicap that starts about taking this. 8 car 91. That's AJ Owen in the left lane. Up against Joe. They will just be a great